That's okay. So...
Either way, money for the bartending thing is pretty good, either way. She'd also check to see, like, how much it is.
It does not say on...
Doesn't say the salary?
It just says a salary per
salary.
hour.
Maybe
Salary,
it depends
that's
on how
right.
much he likes you.
It's more than likely just tips.
Just tips.
That is what you could tell from any knowledge of how a tavern would work. It's more than likely just tips,
Makes
as he
sense.
does have to make profit somehow.
That's fair. In fairness, she's a pretty cat girl, so...
I mean, if that's the angle you're playing.
Hey, if it gets her money, she's not going to complain.
Are you
Last
going
night
to turn the Pig and Pit into a maid cafe?
Yes. The Pig and Pit is now a maid cafe. Everyone has to wear a little maid dress, and
Oh my god,
It's
beautiful.
the
I'll
maiden
say
pit
shit.
now.
yeah,
The
the maiden
maiden
pit.
pit.
Oh my god.
The night you came in, you did notice an extremely exotic crowd. There wasn't just elves and humans amongst the crowd. There was satyrs, genies, there was minotaurs, goblins, orcs. There's all sorts of, like, anything you could think of. This was pretty much, there was a fair mix of it in this bar the previous night. But nobody else was really here in the morning. Maybe a sleeping kobold, as you can see at the bottom left. There's a little guy on the ground. He's still asleep, probably blackout from the night previous.
I'd like to rob him.
What'd you say?
I'd like to rob him.
Robble?
Rob.
Rob him. Okay, sleight
The
of hand
kobold?
for me. Sleight of hand for that poor kobold.
Do we have a rolling system here?
Slash roll. You can either click on your skill if you filled in the sheet in Roll20, or slash roll space 1d20, and then your modifier.
1d20. And then sleight of hand, you said?
Yes, please.
Which is 2. So 1d20.
With advantage, so just roll it twice.
Okay. 13.
Because he is extremely blackout.
Plus 2. 12 and 13.
Oh, okay. It didn't really matter much. About all you can get off of him is a few grimy silver pieces, about 4. They're rusted. They don't look too fancy.
Nice. Take it.
Okay. That happens with no stirring from him. He is just not having it today. Maybe he was the one that peeked on Isaac. Who knows? Okay, anyone else taking quests? We have the gardening head, rats, waiter, hooves. Did I miss anybody? I have
I'd like to take the hooves.
hooves.
I would also take a hooves.
I think I will as well, because I want the one that gives me the most money, and that sounds like it is that.
It would have technically been the head,
Well,
but
I already took the rest of them.
yeah, everybody has it. So Isaac and Enzo and Astoria. You guys are thinking for the future, as that would be your next dungeon stop. But you guys do have tickets to turn in. If you'd like to do that now or
Yes.
sometime later. Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably now. Probably sooner than later.
Which one would you like to do?
I'd like to...
Would you
turn-
also like while
Yeah,
you're
I was
around
gonna.
while you are around this the bounty board, you would notice an imposing figure, and would that figure like to introduce themselves?
I'll just like
Oh,
go.
the description of the character
Oh,
as well.
yeah, I'm like 7 foot tall, and I have like sheepskin, or like sheep wool all around me, and I have a just a very, very plain wooden mask on.
Interesting.
Scary at all.
I'm just like, looks like you guys are taking the same quest. Mind if I tag along?
As long as you do the work for me, yes, please.
Easy.
So Tara would
Love that.
glance at him and be like, I don't associate with her. And kind of like walk away a little.
I mean, you all came by at the same time, so I would
She-
assume.
Yeah, she doesn't like me. I don't know why. You know, I'm completely normal.
She threatened me
The child.
She threatened me yesterday, so I don't really want to talk to her that much.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you
good point.
stole
I
from
did
her.
tell her I would stab her, but she also said she'd stab me back. So you know, or something
Well,
like that.
So
She
you
got mad.
are well acquainted.
Yeah, obviously.
She just happened to go where I went to get my rats, okay?
Mm.
And joined us the whole time. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I wouldn't say I joined you.
Well, you went the whole way down.
I should be able to carry my own weight if y'all would have me.
Good, good. I'll take that as long as you can carry your own weight. I'm not doing the work for you in the slightest.
She's not
Do
doing
not
any work,
get on it.
actually.
I can do my own work
Good,
pretty
yeah.
fine.
I do as much as I want to.
Yeah,
Man.
which is nothing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sort of.
I very reluctantly just join the group.
Great. Fun.
You're just looking at us like these guys are weird.
These guys are
These
hostile.
guys are weird, but
Are they?
they also seem very well like they could take a fight too. So
Okay, the bartender would shoo you all out as he needs to clean up from the previous night. It's still about 10:30 at this point, a.m. So you guys are now all out on the street and left to find the addresses in which
Yeah.
your quests would be turned in at.
Okay.
It is up to you who you go to first.
So Tara would definitely want to go to the rat person first.
All I took was the head.
Correct.
I'd have to go there.
Hello, Ellie for the head.
Okay. If you're splitting for your quest turn-ins, then one group of the party, which would be the head people, would take you directly through the marketplace, which is setting up for the day. Not many people around, but tents are getting pulled up. You can smell different food stalls setting up their grills or little furnaces. Particularly spicy scents are flowing through the air magically, wafting directly into your noses, as if it were a cartoon.
Love cartoons.
Do
Everybody
we
loves
get
cartoons.
lifted off the ground?
Yes, you lift off the ground. Your nose points out really far.
Cool.
You're like a borzoi for about 2 minutes.
Yes. Oh my God.
If you do not get sidetracked by these delightful little scents, then on the other side of the market would be a house. It doesn't look too fancy. It's pretty just brick. It's just a
Okay.
red brick house. Odd for the massive city that you're in. That just a plain, like 1-story, middle of nowhere brick house would be. You'd find
That's
it
not
usually like on a
discussed.
farm. It's not particularly. Nobody seems to have an issue with it.
I'm back.
What would you like to do? Now that
I'm
you've
going.
found it.
I'm going. So I'm getting my money. That's mine.
Hold on.
I'm just tagging along because I want money.
Hold on.
I'm tagging along because I was part of that one.
Is it how shady looking is this house?
Not very. It's just very strange that it doesn't look like the surrounding buildings. Everything else is kind of like a sandstone.
I imagine
like-
it kind
What
of
if the house
like
is a mimic?
the house from Up before the balloons take it away.
Yes.
Wasn't the house from Up wooden?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
but
just
it was in the
completely
middle of a
different
bunch of
than everything else.
Yeah.
What if
it's
we're
yeah.
walking like head first into a mimic here? What are the odds that's happening?
A mimic house.
It could be, or a
You,
changeling,
you might be paranoid.
or a changeling.
Monster House
You
2.
sound-
Oh no,
Paranoid.
changelings! Oh, those are so
Alright.
scary. Oh no.
Can I cast like a check on it? Can I do an investigation?
You can investigate it, sure.
I'd like to investigate. Yeah. So just roll a d20 plus the modifier.
Mhm.
Alright, so it's a +3 modifier. So slash roll d20 +3. I got a 20.
Okay. Explain what your process is then.
I look around to see if I see anything suspicious or out of place, besides the fact that a brick house is in the desert, you said?
No, it's just in the middle of the city. It's not really a desert.
Oh.
There's just a lot of sandstone buildings.
The
Yeah.
buildings are mainly comprised of sandstone, but it's
Yeah.
not a very deserty looking area outside of the city.
Besides the fact that most of this structural area is sandstone, and this is in particularly brick.
Like
of
a
that.
clay brick, yes.
Yeah. So, I try to see if
There's-
anything's out of place.
There's nothing out of place. There's an open window at the front, probably about 3 feet to the left of the door. But that's about it. Nothing really strange. Chimney on the top, shingles. Looks pretty modern.
Run in head first.
You run in head first. Oh, okay. Do you want to check if the door's locked first?
That is a good idea. I check if the door's locked.
The door is locked.
Damn it.
But the rattling does bring somebody to the door. A fair looking woman comes to the door. And for a moment, just kind of peers through the little crack that she's opened the door. Not too sure why you would be there. She looks very confused as to why somebody's rattling her door at 10:30 in the morning. Very strange thing to do. And then she'd close it, and then she'd kind of just poke her head out the window, and go, hi. Why are you at my house?
We're here for your money.
Here for my money. Make an intimidation check.
Oh no.
Flash
Here.
roll,
For my money.
D20. What's my intimidation modifier? +1. I'm not.
She's a very eerie grin on her face as
Not 20.
it's another 20. She is. She does not like that.
She's terrified.
She's not terrified. She's cautious though. She's very cautious. So you're not coming anywhere near me. If you don't leave within the next 30 seconds, I'm going to call the guards. Please do not come anywhere near my house ever again.
I show her the paper.
She does not care.
Okay.
You have made this woman
Do
very
this
upset.
Right now, or use this right now.
Stop it, this, by the way.
No, I'm not gonna use it. No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. I walk away.
With your head
she-
hung like a scared, like a sad child.
I was gonna use either charm, person, or invisibility, but I'm not gonna do it.
Fun. She'd turn to. I'm assuming the next person in line would be Astoria. She turned to
wait,
Astoria
definitely.
and go, "Are you with him?"
No, I honestly don't associate with him. Don't even want to think about it. I am here for a completely different reason, but I saw there was this slip in the tavern, I'm assuming this about finding a head at
Which
the end
tavern?
of the the Pig and Pit.
Oh, yes.
I'm assuming you put up this request.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I indeed worked and I did complete it, so
Okay,
I'm
Head?
here to
please.
do you actually need the physical head, or is it okay
Yes.
if it is just
I asked for a head.
dissolved?
I would really like the head.
Um,
She's a little short after Enzo had threatened her. But
Can I
go ahead.
can I persuasion check her
For
and try to
what?
convince her that she doesn't need the head?
Sure.
Okay.
She really needs this head, but
No,
Sure.
I'm gonna try to you don't need the head. The head isn't necessary. I'll give you some other head, honestly. I'll go find another one.
don't. I don't know about that. TOS.
Do you not want
She just says TOS.
Can I ask her? Wait, actually, before I persuasion check anything, can I ask her why she? I'm gonna ask it. Why do you need the head? What is?
I'd
What is your
prefer not to disclose
idea?
that information.
Oh, okay. Well, hypothetically, only hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
what if someone accidentally dissolved it?
I
Then
wouldn't-
what would happen?
I'd
Because like
get
that
the
didn't
head.
happen.
If somebody dissolved the head, then I don't get the head, and they don't get the money.
Oh yeah, no.
She starts
Yeah,
tapping on the windowsill very loudly.
Baseball or the goblin head.
Yeah, no wait. There's. What kind of head were you thinking it was gonna be? By the way, like, what were you expecting? Like a.
Something
Oh,
with bones and gray matter. You know, what is usually in a head.
Oh, you don't like want an arm bone or anything.
I was looking for a head, not an arm.
You don't want like a.
The rest of the bones?
Yeah.
Do you have
Every
it?
single other
Or
bone.
Can I talk to the next person?
Yeah. I
Did
don't
you
have any
not-
sort of head on.
Did
Oh,
you not want
persuasion.
to? Okay.
No, I can persuasion check her still.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I forgot how do I roll for that. 'Cause I-
Just /roll /roll
Okay, just slash roll.
space 1d20 plus your modifier.
I did that correctly.
10. No,
Damn,
she
that
does
was
not.
sad.
She's not persuaded.
That was very sad. That is understandable.
I see that there are a few more of you. Her voice is cracking and getting shaky from the past two encounters. Who is next?
I'm just gonna walk up and say, "We're adventurers. We thought the head thing was more proof of a kill
Why?
because we're adventurers.
Do
We kinda-
adventurers
We kill
not
stuff.
have practical uses for their kills?
Mm, anything we can sell.
Don't possibly cook things or craft armor.
Well, we don't cook skeletons in suits of armor.
Skeletons in suits of armor. Is that what was there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the skull then?
No.
Can I have Satara walk up?
Okay. Please. Oh, hi.
Hello, I'm really sorry. In complete honesty, we had everything down to a T. I'd cut off the head with an arrow because I presumed someone needed it for some reason. However, this one, she'd say, gesturing to the one who threatened her, decided it'd be a lovely idea to pour acid all over it. And I'm assuming you wouldn't, the dust from the thing wouldn't be worth anything to you.
I don't
Or-
believe there would be dust left after acid.
You're right, there wasn't any dust, was there?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing left.
Can I
Is there
skin-
anything else you'd be able to have us go get for you?
I would still love a head.
Of the
Just
same
a
kind
head?
of creature?
Yes, please, a skull. A
Wait.
humanoid skull, please.
I think we
Wait,
could
does it
certainly
does wait
do
does it
that.
matter?
have
Does it matter like
other-
whose skull?
Do you... Is that a threat? Again?
No, this is not a threat to you. This is a threat to someone who might have dissolved your head in acid. The one you want.
My own head.
No, like the one you wanted. No, it like
Oh.
I can get
I think
his
she's
head if
talking
you
about the
want.
one who originally threatened you.
Yeah, the one who originally threatened you. I'll get you his head, his skull.
Lay out your words better. Please.
I apologize for them.
Your apologies are not taken.
That's
as they're not
understandable.
from them.
That's
Do
understandable.
you have another head?
We might be able to find one. If we can, we'll certainly let you know.
You do have another head.
I baseball throw the head at her.
She does not flinch. She immediately catches it. She just catches one hand up, catches that goblin's head.
God damn.
Oh, yes. This would be useful.
That's a good
I-
catch.
I don't want to know
Thank
why
you.
she needs a head.
Thank you.
Would this work for the reward at all by any chance, perchance?
Definitely not the full reward. I can tell
But
you
at
that
least
much.
some of it, correct?
Some
yes.
of it, yes. I will give you about 20 gold apiece.
And it was originally 800.
It was 800 flat, not a piece.
Satara would look at her. In fairness, she was asking for a skeleton head. So,
Goblins' heads are, and she puts her hands on each side, like, around its ears. They're a bit wide. See, kinda, she jiggles it around, there's little strings coming out from where you sloppily cut it off. Gotta see how it's just not the same shape as a person's head.
You know, I get that. I just, like that's just a really big difference in price there.
It's a really big difference in heads, isn't it?
Are you sure you don't want the first guy's head? Because I will happily.
I'm gonna
that
cut
head off.
in, and I'm just gonna say we're totally fine with 20 gold.
My fellow
Totally
party
fine.
members.
Satara would also agree with Isaac.
She
And
would
she's
give you
definitely
both-
fine with 20 gold.
She would give you both 20 gold.
My
Cool.
fellow party members.
Okay, I'll
My
take
fellow
20
Americans.
gold
Hold on. Wait,
versus nothing.
my fellow party members, before we accept the 20 gold, can we huddle up away from the old lady? Make sure she can't hear us.
She's not old.
Away from the lady so she can't hear us, but she can still see us.
I don't trust you. Fuck you.
Satara
Use
wouldn't
the head.
move. What question? Would Satara be able to, like, not huddle up with them, but still be able to hear because of her giant fucking ears?
Make a perception check.
Okay. How do I do that? Slash roll.
1d20, space 1d20, then your modifier. Plus, like. Meanwhile, you guys can talk.
Plus my perception modifier?
Whatever,
my
yes.
fellow companions for the moment being. I
I got
could
13.
I could hypothetically put her to sleep with spell and then rob her of everything in her house.
No.
No.
I mean, that's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
No. Am I able to hear?
You can hear a few bits of it. The important bits.
Satar would look at them like they're crazy. Mainly Enzo.
Why is the thief disagreeing with me about robbing someone here? I want to know that.
Because despite being a criminal, she's not a bad person. She likes this lady. She thinks this old lady's cool. Well, she's
No.
not an old lady, but she
She's
thinks
not
she's cool.
old.
Wait, I gotta delete
are
unseen
also mean
servant.
to
Give me a
her.
sec. I gotta delete that.
She thinks the lady's cool.
Have this
So,
now.
did the rest of you want the bounty as well? Or
Yeah, I'm just taking the 20
I'll
gold.
take it. I'll
Yeah,
take
she already
it.
gave it
Take
to
it.
Isaac and Satara.
I'll take it.
Satara would, show the second tab that she had and ask, so I had another friend with me, a little fairy. Would I be able to get 20 gold to give to her?
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
she
That's
would
very
hand-
kind of you.
She would hand the 20 gold off to anybody who would take the 20 gold instead of bartering for more.
I was just about to
Satara
ask
took
if
it.
I could order for more.
No. Is
Well,
that
no, at
all?
this point, I'm taking the gold.
She's
I'm
not
wrong.
very fond of dealing with people who don't have what she's looking for anymore.
I tell her that in the future she should make it more clear that she needs the head for a specific purpose.
Oh my god.
Why do you need to know the purpose?
You don't need to say the purpose, but
I
don't.
said I needed a head, and I didn't get it.
She was
Yes,
very
but
clear about
people
needing
are
a
going-
head.
That doesn't.
People are going
seem-
to assume it's a proof of kill thing, that you actually wanted the thing dead.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just in the
But
future, you might want to
Usually, no.
not do that.
Usually, a person would bring the proof of kill back. Yes.
You know, we
Satara
would-
would
I'm
be
not- I'm not
Satara's
arguing,
meanwhile
I'm just giving you
nodding.
advice.
Duly noted.
We'll just, consider completely murdering someone.
Sitara
a
would
little
give the
later. Not
lady
you.
just a sympathetic
Not the
look
lady.
because she feels bad about all of it.
I'm saying that we're dumb.
I know. I know. If that is all you have to say, she would
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm going to the market.
close the shutters. Is there
Yeah.
anything you are looking for in the market then?
A new cloak and some food.
New cloak and some food. Plenty of food around. Is there anything in specific you might be looking for? Think any sort of fantasy food that there would be, and that would be here. There's not going to be like pizza. There's
Fantasy
cheese and
pizza.
flatbread. But
DIY pizza.
I want the most mystery meat skewer out there.
there is a disgusting looking grung, just the wartiest toad. Grungs are frog people, by the way.
Oh my god.
Kind of sitting over a cauldron that is pitch black and bubbling. The liquid inside it is pitch black and bubbling. You can make out that there is meat inside, but he's just sitting there stirring it. Doesn't look like he's getting too many customers, but he has little wooden bowls and spoons set
He's
out.
doing something.
No, I want a skewer specifically.
Okay. Okay.
Something on a stick.
Something on a stick. Then across from him, you see a just a bear. It looks like just a normal bear.
Not a platypus bear?
Huh?
Not a platypus bear?
Not a platypus bear, sadly.
Oh,
If you
okay.
want it to be, you can use your imagination. In character, Isaac
If you
can imagine.
believe.
Can I
that it's a
can I
platypus
roll
bear.
deception on myself?
Sure. You can fool yourself. Go ahead. But it is idly kind of rotating skewers on a hot grill somehow between its claws.
Logic.
You just said 1d20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. 12. You don't seem to be fooled into thinking that this is a platypus bear. You haven't deluded
so
yourself
sad.
yet. This
Get
isn't
a
the
little more
Matrix.
drunk next time.
Yeah, this isn't the Matrix.
Okay.
So is the grung helping out with the food?
They are entirely different stands. They are across from each other.
Oh, okay.
There's a bear just turning meat on sticks over a grill, and a grung stirring the grossest looking stew you've ever seen.
Grung.
You going to the grung, and one's going to Isaac to the bear. He holds up a single claw to Isaac. If you're approaching the skewered
Yes.
bear stand. Okay, just holds up one one claw for you.
Okay. I wait patiently.
No, he's that's not what he's looking for. And then he holds out his paw.
Okay, I hand him a gold piece.
A gold piece. Wow. His eyes shine very brightly as you give him the gold piece. And he bows his head and puts. He takes out this little paper bag and takes 3 of the skewers out and puts them in there for you, and gives it to you.
Alright.
He-
I'm just
he
gonna
seems
munch on
bowing-
one while I
bowing
look
his
for a
head
cloak.
occasionally as you walk away. Dorian, you're looking for a bowl of stew from the very, very disgusting
I want
stand.
to talk to him about it first.
Okay, what would you like to ask?
So, chef, what are you stirring up here?
It's my stew.
Can I like roll some type of check to see it with like?
Make let me see.
Can I have proficiency with like, kind of like a advantage with cooking proficiency or anything?
Advantage with cooking. Make another make a survival check for me.
Okay.
There's no advantage. There's no way anybody would know what this is. I don't even think the grung knows what this is.
He's just happy. He's having a blast.
He's
He's here for a good time, not a long time.
yeah, exactly.
He just knows if you give people something in a bowl, they will pay you.
Life is short. An 11.
Wait, what? Did it not? Did it take my my +2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a 9 + 2. If you hover over the number, that's it. you can't make it out. It seems to bubble more the longer you look at it, but it is just like an inky abyss of food inside of a hot pot.
How would I know this is not poisoned? Because you are a grung.
I didn't put poison in it. You just have to believe it. You can try it if you want.
Yeah, that's
How much is this?
Half a silver for a bowl.
I'll just give him 5.
5 silver.
Yeah.
Goodness, thank you, sir. Do you want more than 1 bowl?
Give me 2.
2 bowls. Okay, here you go. Take them. It pours the.
My God.
You people are very good patrons to random merchants and not the barkeep, who's groaning to himself.
In my defense,
Because-
He has the feeling.
In
have
fairness,
money
I
to
tipped
do
the barkeep twice.
Yes, besides Stella.
I
Satar's
Just
the
stole
only
free
one who
lodging.
tips
Someone's
everyone.
He's the barkeep is currently kicking a very hungover kobold out of his bar, but he's still groaning, not just about your situation.
he's groaning about a lot in his life.
Yeah, he has a lot to complain about.
Okay.
So Dorian has 2 bowls of mystery stew.
Can I just like immediately just down one of them?
Sure.
Just slightly lift up the mask and just.
Make a medicine check for me.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
These don't get thrown around enough. Oh! Wow. You,
No.
on the spot, vomit. Just right in front of this nice man, you vomit. After taking a good, healthy glug of that. Very wonderful. So I just noticed my camera, or my model is in front of the... Okay, that's better. Yeah. You do not feel very well.
Oh boy.
Are you okay, sir? I promise I didn't poison it. What happened? You possibly allergic.
Possibly. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I wish I had something to offer you, but I simply do not.
Do you have like a bottle to put the other one in? Do
A bottle? No, you have a bowl.
you have like a bag?
Bag?
Oh
You know
no,
how
I'll take.
expensive bottles are?
You got a bag? I'll take one. I'll take this one. As well.
Bag?
Can I keep the bowl?
What? Yes. I don't need it.
The man is.
Are you okay?
No.
No.
I'm fine.
Meanwhile, Satar is just laughing in the background, watching this go down as she walks by.
I
I'll just-
too am also laughing.
I'll just. I'll just take this one to go.
Okay. Do feel better, sir. Goodness. I'm
Must
so
be different
sorry.
cultures.
I suppose so.
I just like walk. I just limply walk away
It's so unfortunate.
with bowl in hand.
So
The other
sad.
bowl in hand.
Poor fellow. Okay, well, you've had one really good encounter with over-tipping an animal to give you mystery meats, and one horrible encounter with
Yum.
a grung and his disgusting stew. Okay. I believe that Isaac would not find, or not have a hard time finding a new cloak. He would find one very simply, just by going to any leather worker that could have set up shop already, and getting, like, say, a 10 silver cloak.
Cool.
I won't stretch that out, as that's a very simple encounter. No negatives from the vomit. What? Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say who just. Wait, does anyone else want to do something, or can I go off and undo something?
I
would
mean,
like to do something right quick. We are at a
Satar's probably
marketplace.
on her way to get the thing for the rat, so.
We are at a marketplace, correct?
Yes, you are in.
Is there a
Little
weapons
Bazaar.
man that I could buy weapons
Yeah,
from?
there would be a weaponsmith.